It's the time to get down.
Got the high def. Facebook is on. All systems are go. The line in. Sights out of body heat. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Give us a second as we verify these streams. You know what happens is we've learned that we've had some things happening. So allow us to do this. Right now I'm going to go behind and see how Vic's going over there because so many things. Live stream, Ustream, Facebook. So let's check it all. Make sure it's on. This shows you the perils. That shows you the perils of internet television because, believe it or not, sometimes the expansion is too crazy. I want to thank you for hanging in there. This is Morning Coffee. Yeah. Thank you guys. Mac, all the folks, Meerkat. Hey. I know. Listen, it's the price of expansion that you have to deal with issues of technologies and growth. I have a crack team, you guys, because really of all the folks here, I'm the real techie, even though I don't know Victor what role he gets to claim anymore. But initially, I was the only techie. But now all of my people are doing technical stuff. But still, with all of that, like I said, I have a crack crew. But we have so much we're attempting to do sometimes. I think maybe we do. Well, let's like this. We bite off more than we can chew, and we chew it anyway. We chew it anyway.
Like
so
tobacco, man, like tobacco.
Yeah, I'm not getting too much audio. Did you? Oh,
That's
okay,
me.
Okay.
That's
okay.
me.
Okay. So forgive us for that long interruption, but Vic and I have determined that, first of all, we have this thing that nothing's a mistake. It's all growth and can be done live. And so we know we have to transition from our broadcast machine, our artificial intelligence, and we have to transition from that to the live. And so we had to do what you just saw. And that way we can verify, like right now, that we have Ustream, mobile and high quality, Livestream, mobile and high quality. We have Facebook and high definition. We also have our high definition broadcast. And then we're going out to Blog Talk Radio. What's happening to Blog Talk? And also to Shoutcast Radio. So it's cool. It's cool, everybody. That's the kind of day it is. And let me tell you what's going on in Los Angeles. First of all, I have my artificial intelligence here with Victor and I. She's tuned up and ready to help us. Alexa, introduce yourself.
I'm Alexa and I'm designed around your voice. You can ask me to play music, answer questions, get the weather and sports scores, create to-do lists, and much more.
Oh, that's some interesting shit. Okay. Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in Los Angeles, it's 66 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather, with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 56 degrees.
All right. Well, she's more than just that because she also helps me keep organized. Alexa, what's my to-do list?
You have 5 to-dos. Remember to keep toilet seat up. Finish watching every Flintstone episode. Sleep in the wet spot. Scratch and sniff. Get off my ass and jam.
Okay, I gotta remember. It's that last one. Thank you, everybody. That's Alexa.
That's it.
Artificial intelligence.
You're extra on Alexa.
You know, and it's not just her, because Vic, she continues to educate me with tremendous, I know. Tremendous trivia that who gives a shit. Like, Alexa, give me a random fact.
When hermit crabs grow out of the empty shells they live in, they move into bigger ones. Smaller crabs line up behind them in size order to swap into the bigger shells left by the crab ahead in the queue.
See, you'll learn that. You don't learn shit like that everywhere. You have to come.
That's interesting.
To morning coffee.
That's interesting. Really
All right. All right, you guys. Welcome. It's Monday. It's Monday, May 23rd, and as we're getting close. I think we have less than a month, approximately 1 month, until spring. And so things are happening. We're making those adjustments. The weather is finally getting better for us. And so we're starting to feel it. We're starting to feel it out here in Los Angeles. For those of you who don't know, we're broadcasting from Los Angeles, California. View Park, right next to Leimert Park. Like we may not be in the ghetto, but we can see the fence. So like I said, that's part of our whole thing today. So you're listening to Morning Coffee, the show that comes to you from Los Angeles. And I got to acknowledge our communities out there. We got in the chat room, the chat room in Maritai, Mac McAllister, G&M Bureau Chief. We got Chester. PMC will soon be there. And then, of course, we got the folks tuning in from Meerkat, Periscope, and all over, and Facebook. Once again, welcome. So what's that kind of a day? Hey, Vic, so what do you have today?
Well, I got to follow up with some of that. Did you know when it comes down to the Toronto Raptors that they go sweep this my ass? It ain't going to happen, right? And we call the grown wars. I'm going to call that the grown wars. We got the grown wars because there's something happening when there's a war. And I'm going to give you this real quick. Do you know the one thing that doesn't necessarily cause an immediate fight on the basketball court is when one brother kicks another brother in the section? Because
you can't fight.
Thank you.
You can't fight.
You can't fight. Can't fight.
You're absolutely paralyzed.
You're done. You're done. You could hit him in his ear, whatever, cause a fight. You're done. And also hot picks. You know what? The best of Ciara. I'm saying this because we're going to determine the best look for Ciara. Now, I promised that I was going to do
really bad.
Part 2, Michael Jackson versus Prince, but I can still follow up on that. But I couldn't ignore this because she is turned into what I call a quality red carpet queen.
Isn't she married now to? Is she engaged
to Russell Wilson?
But I'm wishing her the best.
But here's going to be the question to ponder on when we do this. Who will last? Because there's no sex in their relationship. Who's going to last the longest?
Who's
going to last the longest?
Okay, I would have some. Okay, you guys, I would probably have some crazy views because at 60, looking back, see, it's easy to talk now too.
It
by
sure
the way,
is.
It's easy to talk
because
now. You can be my age because you ain't on predator mode.
Right.
See, when you're young, you're in predator mode and it's hormonally controlled.
Yes.
Now here we are at my age. There's no more hormonal stimulation of the predator mode.
No.
So therefore, I don't know if I want to make love or have a sandwich.
See, that's what I'm saying.
See, where when you're young, it's a real clear choice. Yeah. It's a real clear choice when you're young. So
it's okay. So ponder that, man. We're going to determine the look that we think best fits Ciara, and she has some looks, man.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. That kind of a day, you guys. That kind of a day, and all the tech. Man, everything's going off over here. Hey, this week we got the Triple Banger Friday. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a hot week, Triple Banger Friday, you guys, and you're going to like it. And as part of the Triple Banger Friday, I know that for the Quiet Storm, the theme is I Am Love. That's the theme. Friday night, I Am Love, you guys. Come and see. Well, who knows? Like I said, who knows?
There was a recommendation. Somebody said, why don't you try a theme called Gangsta in the House?
I could try that. I just wonder what music that would be.
But then we got a lot to choose from.
I have that.
You got a lot to choose from.
Like I could do one called Dirty Underwear.
see that's what I'm saying.
I could do a show called Dirty Underwear.
Now
and it's just a matter of what music does that bring into your mind,
See, there we go.
Gangsta in the House. Now, I wonder if it was a woman or a man who requested that.
Sometimes late at night.
That was my point. That was exactly my point.
Sometimes, man.
So this Friday, we had the ongoing Victor series, you guys, because with this, so far it's been successful, but different every week.
Yeah.
So this Wednesday night, again, we will attempt to have the Trashing I Victor, where we watch the latest episode.
It'll be easy because you'll be trashing me.
Victor was dancing. Everybody's dancing.
Bucket of nuggets, man. Bucket of nuggets.
So that's Wednesday night, right?
Right.
The I Victor, Trashing I Victor.
That's
great
correct.
episode this past week, you guys. Be sure to tune in. How about other announcements, Vic?
I got a couple of others, but they're still in the area of sports. I would say, can I get the rich pill like Phil Mickelson? Because, when you got problems with the SEC, not like the IRS, you just pay back the money in one drop and keep moving, and your image is not tainted. Can I get that e-card? So we're going to talk about Phil Mickelson when it comes to that also. And then off sports, I didn't get a chance to watch because you told me about it, and I heard about it. The Preachers, the new show. You told me, hey, check it out, Vic. I didn't get a chance.
Crazy. Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Is co-directing this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It is really over the top and weird for those of you who want to watch it. But if you like that kind of stuff, it's going to be right up. I'm going to buy the season because it's right up my alley. But weird stuff.
Weird.
Hey, Vic, the other thing I was going to see if we could do, but you could just tell me if it's possible or not now even. With Vic, you went down to the Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
And so there is some Meerkat.
There's
I was
Meerkat.
going to see if we could play it back from your phone with the AirPlay.
If we can.
Because that's the easiest one to try because you can go to your library, I think, and play it.
During my stream.
Oh, you don't have a phone?
I have the Meerkat. I could try it. We could try this one, but you know what happens. We'll try this one. But this one is streaming my Meerkat right now. So you want me to just go
okay?
ahead?
Well, there we go. Well, again, so maybe we can.
Yeah.
I was.
But I'll
I was
try.
trying.
I'll try something. I'll try to see if I can bring something up here and then see if it'll work. It may work out, man.
We'll see, Victor. Because the whole thing now, Meerkat. For those of you who don't know, Meerkat, all that stuff is changing. It changes every week.
Yep.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Twitter's going to take away the count on links. So now in Twitter, in a minute, when you put a link, it won't count in your character count. Photos, and some links can be 22 characters.
Right.
So that's coming, but other stuff just not there. Meerkat changing because Twitter's strong arming them. I'm
That's
sure.
right.
And so we wanted to show you Meerkat.
And also isn't Twitter, and I may be late on, aren't they allowing a certain amount of time to do direct video records on your particular link up to like 20 seconds or something like that? I think. Without using a link, an external link.
Everybody's adding video.
That's right.
Everybody's expanding video. That's why we have so much stuff to do. Everybody's doing more video, a lot of video. And so Vic and I are trying to capitalize on all of it. It's interesting now that when you realize that, okay, so I'm working 5 computers. He's working 4 switchers. I got 3 phones up, and he's got 2.
And one is in limp mode.
That's something else. That's what happens. You have to spend $10.
That's what I'm
Get
just
that
saying.
pill for your
I'm
phone.
just saying, man. One's in limp mode.
Sounds familiar.
It's in limp mode.
I won't admit it. All right, you guys. Animoto, which is our animated slideshow. We have the animated slideshow of the week. This time from this past week's I Victor and Quiet Storm show, featuring our own hot chocolate, Miko Williams, and of course, Marvin Smitty Smith. Take a look, and we will be right back.
spoke to you. And I know that there's no rhyme or reason to what you put me through. So I take your promises and all the memories, and I play them back 'cause I can't breathe. But you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my dream. You are the only reason, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my dream. You are all around me, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me.
What?
The times you came and you went away, I have learned to love no matter what you say. Though the world's a stage and we are standing round, we can change the way we live right out loud. And you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my plea. And you are the only reason, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my dream. You are all around me, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me. People grow and feelings show. Answers come when you're searching, when you're searching. And you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my plea. And you are the only reason, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are
So
captivating, and you are the answer to my dreams. You are all around me, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me.
That's right. Latest I Victor
And I know I
Quiet
fall
Storm
to
slideshow
pieces
animation.
when
That's
you
Hot
speak.
Chocolate Miko Williams. Our own Marvin Smitty Smith. Yeah. Quiet Storm crew.
And I know I fall to pieces when you speak
Yes.
to me.
All right. Go and get some. All right, so like we said, Vic got a chance. Vic, tell us how that thing went with the Robert Glasper. Robert Glasper, for those of you who don't know, is one of the featured artists very often here at PackStereo.tv. I call him the most exciting thing happening in jazz for me.
Yeah.
In terms of the number of tracks.
Yeah.
It's the number of tracks that I love, that I absolutely love of his.
Right.
He has a bunch of tracks, and what's happened is this: the crew, Miko too. You know, we all have certain things that we kind of been surprised by the quality.
Yeah.
And plus how he mixes the new and the old. So you got a chance to go down there and see him.
Yeah, I did. I got a chance to enjoy the moment. He was doing a tribute to Miles Davis, so it was down here at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza. Now, first of all, we go out there to see, can we bring it bigger and more open source, which means not only streaming, but hopefully giving you some recorded video so we can have it as an immediate feature even after the concert on demand. But there's always an alternative plan. So to get right to it, you know, Terrence Martin, his crew, they laid it out. Some of the best musicians, even with other, I call dignitaries there. Ndugu, we got to speak a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Ndugu, he's good. Hey, you know, he had a little bit of a not crisis, but a health concern, and he lost weight and slimmed down. And I said, man, Ndugu, man, I thought you were your younger son. So it makes him look totally younger. So that compliment to you, my brother. Others were there as well. Now the other side of this, the concert was supposed to start at 6:30. Unfortunately, they set up what they call on the stage roundtable, like the BET thing, where you do the interviews and talk. Now you already got people who are standing out there. If you would have went down there with me, you would have had problems, because there was a line around the corner at around 5 just to get seats, and they had to bring out more seats. So people didn't get to sit down for a while, and then once they got to sit down, the majority of people had to stand up. So the concert didn't start at 6:30; it started closer to 8. So the totality of what was happening dwarfed the length of the performance. So on one end, you could say, "Hey, look, this is a special event," and it was. And to get Robert right next door down the hill from us is really 3 blocks. Great. Unfortunately, he had to get there early to get a good position because they had the lights glaring. So, just so you know, you can take a look at Robert Glasper. We waited long enough, so here you go.
Well, you did get something, huh, Vic?
Way in the back, man. I mean, it was packed.
The audio's okay. The issue, I love that Vic is out there doing this and getting this. And I was able to bring it to him and find something.
Oh, good.
So to have this. So you can't really see too much.
That's right.
And this is shot from the phone, too.
Way back. You had to get there early.
Now you guys pay attention to you roving reporters, you Meerkat roving reporters, Mac and all them. This gives you some ideas of the issues currently with the phones. They're not designed for zooming.
No.
That probably is coming, because everything's coming. But again, the audio though.
Yeah, the audio I like.
Audio's reasonable.
Right. Actually, I have I can't say it. I'm gonna try it on the phone. I have this audio recorder called iTalk that's pretty good in recording quality. I tested it a little bit, but I'm gonna try it on the other phone when I go out again as well, just for the audio, just so I can test it. But
well, we're looking on how to tie this stuff into the broadcast at the site, too. So it's here, Vic. So I don't even know how I got to this. Because I just searched it and just hoping something would link me around the back.
Twitter?
And that's where, it sort of took me to Twitter. And then, you're right, to Twitter. And then Twitter, Meerkat link, and Twitter took me to the broadcast.
Yeah, because that's the only way I can see finding it.
No, Mac, we don't know about any Zoom apps yet for the phone.
No, you just got to go out there with your traditional camera. No.
So we're gonna watch a little bit of this, just a little. Just want you guys to see what we're attempting. You can go on and search it, Victor Allen, or go to Victor Allen's Twitter feed, and just scroll down to the stuff about Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
That's really the best way.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Victor Allen, Twitter feed.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got 2 clips. They're 2 separate clips. You want to check them out. You know, I appreciate the audio. So I want to get that. That's, you know, it's almost similar to like getting Ramsey Lewis and his trio orchestra. You know, he combines them both. You just do the best you can with what you have. And you know what we're trying to do? We're really trying to make it simplistic and not be carrying a backpack of a lot of equipment. Because on one hand, you know what's really more important too, Mario, is that I didn't have enough battery power to record the conversations I'm having after the concert with the people who are involved in the project. So there's another avenue to this that I have to look at, is that as much as the playing, is that usually when I'm streaming and then I'm talking to people, they really enjoy that part. That is the part that I'm looking at. So I don't have to lug around so much stuff. It should be simple. It should be really simple.
You know, I think the issue for us always, because I'm always elevating the bar, unfortunately, would be that I kind of want both. Well, actually, it's not even a both. I want all. Now, why do I say it like that? Because Vic and I talked about the fact that we attend these events. Ideally, you would have the main camera shot that's getting everything,
Right.
but you would have multiple personal broadcasts
Right.
going on simultaneously. Other than, you know, I mean, all of our staff could be doing their own live streams of the exact same event.
Right.
And that's what we're experimenting with.
Yes.
Because it's the picture within a picture. It's like if we have a concert here at Pack Stereo, we're going to let you watch it from 7 or 8 viewpoints.
Yeah.
Now, that can be a little confusing, but the idea is choice. You don't have to go do that, right? I mean, but sometimes it helps. When we have problems, Mac knows to go jump around from, you know, live stream to Ustream to Facebook, because people who know us know one of the things we pride ourselves on, we have multiple streams.
Right.
So when one is acting up, theoretically, the other one's okay. Theoretically.
Absolutely. Hey, Fosnello, I got you. I see you. I see you talking. You say I'm in Chinese. I think I know what you're talking about. What's up? Respect to you, man.
Got to acknowledge our folks that are in that community watching the live broadcast now. Hey, are you ready?